How you doing, YouTube? I just want to give a first, before I start off, me and the dogs here, me and the fam here, come Dolly Wally, you've got to say hello to YouTube. Me and the dogs here want to say we love you guys for all the support you give us, yeah? All that comments, all the subscribers and the views. I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. It means so much to me. I appreciate it. Saying that, this is Living in London, and here's how I met Marvin Herbert for the first time. Cool. I'd come out of prison, it's 2007. Me and my Cody, I'd got 6 months extra sentence for fighting screws and smoking weed and phones. So my Cody got out in December 2006. I got out in July 2007. Yeah? I got a story, I got loads, anyway, fuck that, we'll get into it. So, some situations happen on the roads. Something's happened to one of my pals, we need to get back, yeah? So, my pal, who I respect, yeah, and like he had a lot of family in the area and that, yeah, he's like, right, what we've got to do is call this geezer Marv. I'm like, who? Marv? I don't know no Marv. Who do you need Marv? I know. He's like, trust me, this geezer's serious. I felt a way about this geezer's serious. Who's this fucking serious geezer? I'm like, all right, call him, yeah. So we called him up for help with something, yeah. We didn't know that he'd been in jail from before. Well, I didn't know because I didn't know him, that he'd been in jail before for some other stuff and people call him a grass. He's a grass, he only got whatever he got. So he was pissed about that. And that was my mate's, Marv, little Marv, his family, his older family, which would be on Big Marv's sort of age. Anyway, so he was pissed, so he had a plan. So there's a few of us that owe Kev money, yeah? So he's come round to us, we're in my mum's house now, yeah? That's where the meeting place was. He's like, right, who owes Kev money here? This geezer Kev was a savage. Ventured 80s each side, smoking like 2 grand of crack each weekend. Like, big, black, fucking animal. Done bear people. Made bear dough. The way Marv had spoke to him and made the geezer fold, I knew then, this geezer, because he was skinny. He's like, I was wedged back then. I was bigger. I was training. I would just come out of prison. I kept going in and out of prison. So I was always in and out of jail doing weights. So I was kind of big back then. And I was always a bit of a madman. And, but this guy, Marv, he had aura about him, mate. He had aura. And the fact that he would come out and say, right, well, how much do you owe Kev? You owe him 10. You owe him 8. You owe him this. Right, give me half. Boom. And I'll tell him I took it all. So everyone's like, all right, cool. Boom, boom, boom. Whacked out half the readies because they're thinking, fuck it. Like, Kev's a cunt, but he's a proper bully, Kev. He was a proper bully. And, like, he'd had his peak and he was at his peak. And then Marv come out and just fucking, anyway. So, all I've known my whole life is Kevin. Kevin. So, Marv comes out, sticks it on Kev, tells him, look, I've taken everything off all your workers. When you see me do something, Kev never said nothing to nobody. Nothing to nobody. Kev just kept that quiet. That's how you knew this guy Marv is either a fucking devil or he's fucking a Superman or he's a fucking insane fucking madman. Turns out he's an insane fucking madman. Was, not is. Anyway, so I could, you know, like when you just get a feeling like this guy's very confident. This guy's very, very confident because there's goons in my mum's house. I'm a goon back then. My pal, little Marv's a goon. There's other people in there. They're all fucking goons, but we're all, Marv's in the middle of everyone, going mad, just this, what is it, going mad with his hands and that. I fucking do this, making phone calls to serious people that I respected, that I thought were serious, but Marv spoke to like they weren't. And I'm like, you know what, bruv? This geezer's insane. I could just, mad. The geezer's just mad. He didn't care about nothing. He just wanted drama. He bruv, like a movie. The geezer was living a movie. It's the best way I can describe it. And he come out of jail, took over Camden in this, like that, and then just went to Spain in a few months. So I guess he's accumulated enough dough, stuck it on the people that were mugging him when he was in jail, made his point and thought, you know what? Whatever reason it was, he left. He just went to Spain. I think if you watch the podcast, he explains it more. And that was my brief thing with Marv, where one of my pals had been kidnapped and fucked up. Someone bought 2 guns. My pal bought 2 guns. Little Marv bought 2. Someone bought 2 guns anyway, yeah? Marv went in jail for it anyway for 8 years. He got birded anyway, you know what I'm saying? So people wanted to get back. And Big Marv was the way that we could get back, as well as doing what we wanted to do. And yeah, so I know Big Marv from the roads. I've dealt with him, and I see him after he got shot. I don't know if he was 100%. I don't know if he was still active or not then. I think he was, because he was asking for me for like certain numbers and that when I see him. He's like, you still see this geezer, that geezer? I'm like, nah, kind of like, I'm trying to just be different, you know what I'm saying? Even though I didn't have a clue what I was doing. So yeah, that's my short intro with Big Marv. Anyway, tomorrow, video of how the ops nearly killed me. Come to my block, wetted up my face and that. Fractured my skull, severed arteries, bleeding out. Nearly made me a pack. You feel me? Anyway, that's tomorrow's video. Love you guys. Like, share, and subscribe if you like it. And I just love you guys. Thank you for all your support. Mwah.